What's up? It's that time of the week for HelloCasanova to bring you your weekly, I lost my cup of tea.
In this week's episode of the BM Breakdown, we have topics such as Top Dog's Hansol's Sexuality, Jaehwan from 101's possible word slip, and Onew's fan site trouble. Not to mention comebacks from Pristine, Viction, and Sunmi.
On August 19th, Hansol from Top Dog held an Instagram live session to hang out and chat with friends. Hansol, who has always been pretty honest with his fans during his live broadcast, decided to come out with his sexuality, saying, "I thought about this and I'm asexual. I don't like anyone. I only like myself. I'll probably never get married. I just like my friends and my family." And you know what? Good for him.
Right?
For coming out and being straightforward with this.
Hansol's always been so extremely honest with his fans. And as someone who supports Top Dog but has never like really been a huge like fan of them, I support Hansol 100%.
100%.
And being like the first, I don't know if he's the first person, but like this isn't something that happens all the time in Korea. So for him to just come out there and be like, yo, this is what's up.
This is who I am.
I saw so many people giving him huge props, even people who weren't fans of Top Dog, and I am definitely one of those people. Yes. I'm like, bruh, do you, congratulations, whatever you want to do, I'm here to support you, whether or not I like your group. You as a person, I support you 100% because you have the guts to come out here and tell everyone what you're like.
Yeah, and that is something I feel like every idol should take into account. Not saying they all need to come out and straightforward be as open as he is, because that's their own business. Yeah. But I think it's so brave of him, and I applaud him so much for doing this. Even though it might not be something huge, in a way it's big enough to make an impact, I feel like, on a lot of fucking people. And I'm proud of him, to be honest.
Yeah. Hansol is someone that I've always felt like we need to defend, we need to protect this boy.
This child.
Yeah. He needs help, he needs some support. But like, to be honest, he's extremely brave.
Yeah, extremely brave.
He has guts that a lot of people don't. And I have to give him major props no matter what he's going through. And I heard he was doing a little bit better about what we talked about before. I heard he was doing better. He seems to be a little bit more like upkept and stuff like that. And for him to come out like this, he had to have weighed the pros and cons of this. Which in Korea, there's probably, especially being an idol, there's probably a lot more cons, unfortunately, than there is pros.
Yeah.
But the fact that he still decided to come out and tell his fans, like, yo, this is what's up, this is how I feel, this is who I am. We can't ignore that. And I think, like Aria said, I think a lot of people should take from that and learn from that, because Hansol is like, he's making some groundbreaking, trailblazing shit right here. For me, Hansol has my full support. No matter what he does, I can hate his music, I can hate Top Dog's music, it doesn't matter. Hansol as a person has my support 100%, as long as he doesn't do anything like
too crazy.
Yeah, like actually like legitimately bad. Right now, he has my full support, and I think he deserves everyone else's too.
Yeah, I fully agree.
For our next topic, it seems as though the members of 101 can't seem to catch a break. This time, the one under fire is Kim Jaehwan. During a short clip for Show Champion, Jaehwan made an improvised rap that to a lot of international fans sound like a certain derogatory word in English. One side of this controversy is saying that it's a misunderstanding. He was just making a pun on the word waso and what's up. While on the other side, he is being accused of blatantly saying the N-word, or at the very least implying it. Here is the short clip in question.
Yo, nigga, what's up? Come on.
A representative of YMC Entertainment came forward to say, after discussing with the producers of Show Champion, it has been confirmed that there was no problem with Kim Jae-hwan's word choice. We believe it was simply a misunderstanding that occurred among the international fans in the process of listening and understanding the Korean language. Show Champion also responded to the controversy on Twitter, saying Kim Jae-hwan was simply expressing "I have arrived" through a form of improvised rap, just as it was subtitled identically in the video clip. The expression he used is not a problem at all with the broadcast and was not intended for any certain derogatory meaning. We sincerely hope there are no misunderstandings.
Honestly, I have no misunderstandings. I do not agree with the international fans saying that he did use a bad word and like the word in question, because nega sounds a lot like the word that we're talking about. And the thing is, like, there have been so many times when people have heard it before and straight up said like, oh my god, did that like person just say the N-word, when they have no idea what Korean sounds like. So I can understand the misunderstanding, but they have to take it in account that that's not what happened.
Yeah. I have to point out right now that me and Aria, although we are not 100% fluent in Korean, we have taken the time, and we are taking the time to learn Korean.
Yeah.
I am a bit more advanced than Aria is, but we do know actually quite a bit Korean to understand this whole situation. To understand this whole situation a little bit more than a lot of other fans do. To me, when I heard this, to be honest, I completely understood. And we live in America. Like, we live in America, we know this whole thing with...
Yeah, straight up, like,
yeah,
the whitest part of America.
We're not even gonna get into that. But to me, as someone who knows enough Korean and enough of the Korean culture to understand the Korean language, when I heard this and I watched the clip, because I did watch the clip, and I watched the clip many, many times so that I could form a like legitimate opinion on this. When I finally came to my decision, I had decided that, like, I get it. Like, he was making a pun on what's up and what's up, and he was saying like, hey, I'm here, I've arrived, and at the same time he was saying like, yo, I'm what's up, which is actually like a legitimately,
yeah,
people are saying like that didn't make sense.
But if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense because we use it in every day.
Yeah, like I can give like 1,000 examples, yeah, of where this has been used before. This isn't like something that he made up himself. This is like a legitimate thing. And for the people who are saying that it didn't make sense, you are misinterpreting what he said. If you literally took nega, which is I or I'm or whatever, I'm what's up, like it actually makes a lot of sense. Like I'm the shit.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, people say they use what's up as like a way to say, you know, something cool or you know something. I'm so irritated at this whole thing because it's ridiculous.
101 already has a lot of trouble with their fans in general.
Yeah.
And this isn't the first time we have seen international fans take something out of context.
Yeah.
And when I was reading through, I saw a lot of Korean fans like, look, we didn't have a problem, you're misunderstanding this. And I saw a lot of people who don't know Korean and don't know like much about the Korean culture besides fucking K-pop bitching about this. And it's like, you don't understand, and you're actually being very discriminatory towards them and their culture just because you think you heard something.
Yeah.
But you're not a Korean speaker.
You don't. It's basic Korean knowledge. If you're learning Korean, it's one of the basic things you learn.
Yeah.
Which is what's most frustrating. And it's in songs all the time.
As a rapper, they're gonna make play on words that sound similar to English words because they're gonna make it sound like they know English. Like, it bothers me so much that these people are like, no, you must have meant it this way, when they obviously didn't, and they weren't the first to do this.
Yeah.
They weren't the first to make this kind of pun, and their pun was taken completely out of context. Y'all need to stop.
That's my biggest thing with international fans of anybody, is they're so quick to shoot at someone.
Yeah.
They're trigger happy when there's really no need to be. I've been into K-pop for like 2 years now, and I've never
longer than
that. And I haven't once been offended. Like, the most offensive thing I've gotten is like not being invited to do a fun ass music video. And I mean, so it's really frustrating to see not just this kid in 101, but other people too, who get all this hate over nothing most of the time.
It's all a misunderstanding, and especially with international fans.
International fans ruin it for everybody.
Because we're taking it to an extreme that, not we're, but I mean international fans. I'm saying we're as in because we are international.
Yeah. Technically, we are international fans.
International fans are taking it to an extreme that it doesn't need to go to.
Yeah. Because
they're taking it out of context and hearing what they want to hear out of the situation, and that is 100% unfair.
Yeah. Don't blame them because you don't understand.
Yes. Learn, do your research, learn, and then come to me with your opinion.
Yeah. Because
otherwise, I don't want to hear it. Personally, I'm going to be straightforward and I'm going to be blunt. I don't want to hear it if you're not educated.
Yeah. If you don't actually know a basic understanding.
Yeah, if you're just going to throw out your opinion without being educated, then you can get out of here with that. Exactly. And that's the harsh truth of it, because I am very tired of this, not only with K-pop and all this other stuff, like international stuff, but I'm also tired with this in America. You need to be educated before you start spouting your opinion, otherwise you just look like a dumbass and it irritates the shit out of me.
Yeah, same here.
Anywhere this goes for.
Moving on, when it rains it pours for some idols. Following the sexual harassment scandal of SHINee's Onew, several of his loyal fan sites have decided to shut down, all seemingly within the same couple of days as well. A lot of fans believe that Onew's recent scandal had a great impact on the decision for the fan sites to shut down. These fan sites include On The Record JK with 5 years of activity, Time to Onew with 2 years, and also one of Onew's most popular and longest running fan page called Onew-sama, which had 9 years of dedication. Can I just say that takes a toll on someone? We've already discussed our opinions on the Onew scandal thing that happened. I see that it's the unpopular opinion.
Apparently.
That sucks. I feel bad. I feel so bad for Onew. To be honest, he screwed up, but at the same time, I don't actually think it was fully his fault. Because, I don't know. He screwed up, but I don't think...
He screwed up, but not in the sense that, like, he intentionally...
He intentionally
did these bad things.
Yeah, exactly.
And... to see a fan page that's been with him for the last 9 years just decide that, like, hey, we out because he's had a scandal, that's a little messed up.
Yeah.
Like, you would think that especially that one that had been there for the last 9 years would be the one to be like, no, we know Onew. I was trying to combine Onew and Shawol's.
Oh, yeah.
Together. We know Onew better than this, because we did receive comments on our last video about Onew saying that, like, you know, look, this is the deal with Onew, we as Shawol's know better, etc., etc. For someone who's been a dedicated fan page and a fan site of his for the last 9 years.
Yeah, for so long, just to drop out of something like this.
I'm actually very disappointed.
Yeah, same here. Because
if anyone stuck with Onew, I would think it would be this fan page, especially being his most popular, one of his longest running. This goes back to, like, what we were saying about the last topic. Everyone's so quick to jump the gun.
Yeah.
No one wants to really form an opinion of themselves. That's why there is these unpopular opinions.
Yeah.
Because the majority follows the popular opinion without thinking for themselves. To be honest, I am not a SHINee fan. I am not a Shawol. I like several of their songs.
Yeah. But I wouldn't consider myself a legit SHINee fan, like dedicated. Dedicated SHINee fan.
I wouldn't call myself a Shawol. Like, I like SHINee. I like them as a group. I like a lot of their solo projects and stuff like that. But I am not a hardcore fan. I am not part of their fans.
Yeah.
But I, as a unbiased opinion, am sided with the fact that, like, he didn't mean it. People are just trying to target him. It was a legitimate accident. It should have been dropped. He didn't mean any harm. Let's move on. Just because he's an idol shouldn't mean that you have to, like,
hold him to a higher standard that he's capable of.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty disappointed in the fan sites, because especially ones that have been there for the last 9 years, me as someone who doesn't consider myself a Shawol or a huge SHINee fan, I am in support of Onew, because I do legitimately believe it was an accident and he didn't mean any harm. He was just too drunk to realize what was going on, and, like, the girl just won her, like, 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah, which unfortunately she got.
Yeah. I'm not, if it was on purpose, I'm not excusing that, but this is, like, legitimately my opinion.
Yeah.
Based on what I know about the story, this is the opinion I've come to form. And for a fan site that's been with him for 9 years, we're not even talking about the 5-year one, the 9-year fan site, it is so ridiculous to me that they could just jump shit so quickly because of this, without being able to form their own opinion. It's obvious that me and Aria have the unpopular opinion. But 9 years? Like, really, you should have been able to form your own too.
Yeah, that's the type of thing of, if you're with someone, if you're following someone for 9 fucking years, you should know the difference between them doing something on purpose to hurt somebody and them being human and making a mistake.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing, is everyone holds idols to this unrealistic standard, which in the sense, like, they are in the public eye, so they do have to be more careful, but at the same time they are human. They're gonna make mistakes. That's kind of how I see the whole Onew situation.
Yeah, and it's quite obvious, especially the time frame that all of these sites shut down and whatnot. It's quite obvious that, I mean, people can say that, oh, it was just a coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidence. They shut down because of the scandal. I'm gonna call it right now. They shut down because of the scandal, and you can try and tell me otherwise, but...
Yeah, why else would they shut down?
Yeah, really? After 9 years, don't try and tell me that they just got tired. Suddenly, after 9 years, coincidentally around the time he had... Don't. It's ridiculous. Y'all should have been more loyal. If I was a shovel, if I had been running this blog for 9 years, I would have done some more research, and I would have not have followed the unpopular opinion or the popular opinion.
I would have formed my own.
Yes. No matter which side that was, I would have taken to my own account, then just decided that this is what the media is saying, this is what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
Y'all, shame on you. Onew, I hope you recover.
Same.
At the beginning of the week, Sunmi came out with her new single, Gashina. First of all, can I say, although I have never heard of her, she is extremely gorgeous and her vocals were on point, which I can say I have come to expect of female vocalists. Although, during the video, I realized that her dancing reminded me a lot of Aria's. All in all, I love the song, and she was somehow able to give off a cute and sexy vibe at the same time, which I thought was like impossible, but she did it, and I'm not entirely sure how. I would have to say that is 100% goals right there. Teach me your ways, girl.
Yeah, I really, really liked her music video. I liked the whole thing. I was like, yes, girl, get it. Apparently Rachel's seen me dance when I don't expect anybody to be watching me dance too many times. Moving on, Viction came back with a new song this month called Unbelievable, which, can I say, they kind of are. Now, I've seen them around social media for a while now, but I haven't really gotten into them until now, until I saw this music video. You guys, you don't understand. After watching the music video, I am ready to stan this group. I loved the like bright and cheerful feeling of the video, and all the members were just super adorable. Like, oh my goodness, I'm ashamed of myself because I've been sleeping on these kids. And can I just say, no more. Like, show me the way, because these kids are unbelievable and I'm ready to stand.
Funny story, when we were like halfway, I wouldn't even say halfway through the music video, Aria turned to me and she grabbed her phone and she was like, Rachel, I'm ready to stand these guys. You ready? You gonna stand them with me? And I was like, I like that one.
Yep. Remember, her was the face of the group, whose name I forgot, and mine was the guy with the gray hair.
Yeah. It was a done deal. I know I had heard Viction before.
Yeah.
They have, to be honest, with Unbelievable, their sound was a lot cuter than what I would normally go for. But at the same time, I didn't care.
Yeah, I'm just so ready to stand. I don't know why. They just hipped me like a freight train. I don't know what happened.
I've heard their name a lot.
I get it though. I understand. I understand why their name's everywhere.
They're not my style, but I can make them my style.
Right. I can stand. I'm going to stand. Watch me.
Rookie girl group Pristine had me absolutely sold on their newest comeback, We Like. The lyrics, first of all, essentially described everything I aim to be. But aside from that, these girls were super cute, and after I had my first listen to the song, I was addicted. It was stuck in my head, and I got straight on iTunes and downloaded it. Also, can I take a minute to just say it was refreshing to see some hooligans actually get in trouble for their hooligan ways. Their shenanigans did not go unpunished, which Not to say like I'm like a masochist or anything like that, but we see all these groups getting into shenanigans, all these younger teenage kids, especially with the newer groups. They're always messing around,
causing trouble.
Yeah, and they never get in trouble.
Yeah, defacing public property.
17, looking at you.
Yes.
We're always looking at these groups though. We're like, why aren't they getting in trouble? Why? Where is their parents?
Yes.
But these girls actually got in trouble. I'm not saying that like I like seeing them in trouble, but it was actually kind of refreshing to see.
Yeah, and the way they did it too is super, super cute.
Yeah, it was super cute and it actually like fit. They were just like, whatever.
Whatever.
We got this.
Oh, you caught me. It was so cute.
Yeah, I loved it, to be honest. This song was super catchy though, and definitely had me want to check out more about this new girl group. I've been looking for a new girl group to get into, and I think these guys might be it.
Yeah.
So, with all that being said, thank you guys for joining us.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also turn on those notifications. I won't tell you again. Also, make sure, oh my finger, I read, anyways, make sure you check out our social media pages, which will be listed down below and on the next page.
And don't forget to check out our live streams, which you can find us at twitch.tv/HelloCasanova on the weekends. If you're following our social media, which you should be because Aria told you to, and what other reason do you need?
Right?
If you're following that, you'll know when we go live because we post there. Once again, thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you guys again next week, unless you watch our other videos, and then we'll see you before next week. Yeah, like every day. And if you're watching our live stream, then we'll definitely see you like every day. Come on.
And with it.
Once again, thank you guys for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you guys the next time.